Hey there. Part of being a Beachbody coach is being able to meet your challengers where they're at and meet your customers where they're at in their life and where they're at in their fitness and health journey. And I came to something this morning that I think is really, really helpful. And so I wanted to share it with you. And that is that when you are a Beachbody coach, it's very easy, I know myself, I do this often, is to get so wrapped up into the process of trying to meet our challengers, our prospective challengers, where they're at, that we kind of lose sight of where we're at. And for me, this sort of just hit me this morning that, there's moments in our lives, especially in fitness and in health, where you can make those really big changes and you can do things that are going to make things better for you. You can get on a fitness program, you can eat better. But if you don't create a plan, and we don't help our challengers create a plan that's sustainable, that they can maintain and continue to be on for the long term, then more than likely they're going to have kind of like these lulls like this, like where they're kind of going up and down and they're not committed, then they are committed, or maybe they are committed and they never commit again. And that's not what we're out to do. We're out to share something that people can change their lives and create a new lifestyle. And so my message is, I think that if we think of it that way, where we need to meet our challengers where we're at, they kind of also need to meet us where we're at. And I think that when you are out and you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do today? I'm going to spend all of this time just focusing and contacting people and just trying to see who else I can inspire to take on this opportunity to, be a challenger or talk to my friend about being a coach. And then we're sitting on our computers or on our phones and we're just refreshing, and just kind of hoping that we're getting responses and we're getting emails back. And those are things that you can't sustain that. That's not an activity that you could sustain. At least I know I couldn't, or you shouldn't even, for the long haul, because you are a person who has a life. I can take time away from my children and I can dedicate time to Beachbody, but if I don't organize that time and I don't let it fit into my life a little bit too and make it work for me, then I'm not going to be able to sustain it. And my business is going to continue to do this, which it kind of has. And I'm sure some of you can totally relate to this. And one of the things that Amy Silverman said last night on a call that we had was that she said you need to just share. Get excited about a cinnamon stick. Get excited about whatever it is that you're doing. And in order to be able to do that, you have to live. You have to do what you do. So I started my morning today and I set my alarm to get up at 5:30 because I found myself making excuses to not work out and not be the product of the product. And that is like number one, of the vital behaviors. And so I had so much to share just in what I did this morning, more than any email or script or conversation or anything that I could possibly come up with on my own. And what it was I got up at 5:30. I did my Insanity workout, and the whole time through Insanity, all I could think about was how awesome Insanity Max 30 probably is and how excited I am. And I thought of a million things that I could talk to people about, like, why did this work for me today? It worked for me because I have a place already set up to work out. So that's ding ding, like that's something to talk to people about. Hey guys, if you feel like you can't do this, that's the number one thing, is people say that they don't have the resources. They don't have the space, they don't have the equipment, they don't have the time, they don't have the money, they don't have the things that they need to be able to commit to some of these challenges. And we can give them those answers if we just keep living life and experiencing the kinds of things that they potentially will experience and need somebody to help them see how to work past that. So instead of looking for scripts or for answers or for someone to tell you, what do I say next? Just live your life and share it and talk about it. And I think you'll see so quickly that people will be so drawn to that, because not everybody will. But this isn't for everybody. It's for somebody who you can relate to and who resonates with you and you resonate with them. It's a two-way street. Like, people, we're sharing this and we're offering something that's awful, amazing. It's just an incredible experience. And we know that because it's meant for us, because we want it and we're going after it. And our job is to show and share that with other people. But it's not for everybody. And so we are so fortunate to have people who want to take on that journey, but you know what? They are also very fortunate to be able to have somebody like ourselves to be able to learn about and experience in that journey from. I am just as grateful and thankful and appreciative to my coach, Meredith, as I am to any challenger that trusts me enough to do this with me. So that is it for me. One of the things Tony Robbins says is to trade in, turn your accountability, turn your expectation into appreciation, and your life will be a miracle. And I think we're all expecting all of these things to happen because we're doing all of these steps that we're supposed to be doing, but we're not appreciating where we're at. We're not living the moments and just taking them in and just loving life. And I think that the expectations would turn into a real appreciation for where you're at in your life if you tried that. So that's all I got. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome Friday. We'll see you later. Bye.